So bonds and Sukuk, we're gonna talk about this today. But before that, make sure you go to my Instagram to book a free call with me. And because I'm gonna start a fund soon, and I'm still looking for investors, so if you're interested, then book a call with me, and we're gonna talk about this. So the main difference between bonds and Sukuk is basically bonds is debt, but Sukuk is not. So what this means is basically bonds, the company need money, and then you give your money, and then for every year that the bonds that you have in the contract, for example, you have like 10 years contract, and then for every year on the 10-year, you're going to receive some interest, maybe like 10% of your initial capital that you put, and then at the end of the year, the 10th year, then you're going to receive your money back. Sukuk is actually the same concept. So basically you're going to receive every year kind of like the interest, but it depends on what kind of Sukuk. But I think most of them are going to do like this. So at the end of, so like every year on the contract, you're going to receive like the same. They call it profit. It looks like interest, but it's actually a profit. I'm going to explain it later why. And at the end of the term, you're going to get your money back. So the difference, how Sukuk works, is basically Sukuk, they get money, but what they're going to do with that is they're going to buy asset or rent an asset. So one of the example I can give you is basically they receive money from the investors, and then they invest it in a company, and then the company give dividends, or dividends basically to the Sukuk issuer, to the one who issued the Sukuk, and then the Sukuk issuer gonna give the money back every year to the investors as a form of interest. It looks as interest, but it's actually asset back. So it is halal for Muslims because Muslim cannot consume interest. We know that because bonds is based on interest. This is not really fully backed because sometimes they have to pay the interest that on the bonds using also debt. So that's why it's kind of haram. And yeah, so this is how basically it works. So they combine money from investors, and then they bought or ran an asset and get profit from it, and then from that profit they pay the investors. So yeah.